Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I am sharing how to reduce your waste this holiday season and some meaningful gift ideas for anyone on your Christmas list. Okay, so we're gonna start off with how to reduce our waste this holiday season. The number one thing that comes to mind when it comes to waste is wrapping paper. So one way that you can actually change this is by just skipping all of the wrapping paper, the bows, the tape, and all of that all together, and instead using fabric to wrap your gifts or reusable bags. So if you've ever received a pair of shoes or a handbag in a dust bag, you can keep those throughout the year and actually use them around gifting time. Add on maybe a little satin ribbon, and then that makes the actual wrapping reusable in addition to not wasting paper and having it thrown in the garbage. Another thing that you can do is thrift fabric. So that's what I decided to do this year. So I went to Value Village. I got a couple of really nice fabrics for super cheap. I got 3 massive pieces for only $20, and I was able to wrap all of the gifts this year with just that fabric. So this reduces the need for you to buy any extra ribbons and bows and all of those different things, because it's actually quite nice what you can do with a simple fabric bow on the top once you've wrapped the gift itself. Another way to reduce waste this holiday season is to not buy just for the sake of buying. So for example, if you do stockings like my family and I do, then don't fill them up with random things that the person who's receiving is probably not going to use. And instead use things that they will actually find useful. For example, new pairs of socks. And I'm talking like pretty decent quality socks. Like you could put 1 pack in there, and that's a pretty chunky thing to be putting into a stocking. You could do things like little chapsticks, toothbrushes, deodorant, things that are actually going to be useful, because a stocking is just kind of filler gifts. It's not like the main gifts, at least for our family, that's how it is. It's just something to open up on Christmas morning. So no matter what you're getting, it's exciting to just like keep pulling things out of the bag. And so if it's full of things that they're actually going to use, you're definitely going to reduce the waste that is produced. The next tip is to make use of wish lists. Now, I know this might be controversial because some people do believe that gifts should be surprises and they should be, chosen from the heart and all of that. But there's so much stuff out there, you guys, that I honestly think using a wish list is going to reduce the potential for waste down the road. And what I mean by that is that you are literally getting a person something that they are asking for, something that they need, something they want, versus going out and looking through the dozens, hundreds of items available at our fingertips and just choosing something that you think they might use, which then might actually get returned or exchanged or just stored in the closet because they feel bad and don't want to get rid of it. I know that's kind of morbid, but it's true. It happens to all of us, right? So if you use a wish list, you're just kind of reducing that potential for waste. And honestly, it doesn't need to be an exact item. If someone has a wish list and is asking for a pair of boots, but they're not being specific, that still leaves some wiggle room to customize the gift for them and choose, a pair of boots that you believe are going to be great for that person. Now, if you would still rather get someone a gift that is not on their wish list and you want to be thoughtful about it, then this tip is for you. Instead of giving something that is a material good, you can gift someone an experience. You can gift them a subscription for something that they're actually going to use and that they need versus just have in their possession. So that brings us into the meaningful gift ideas that can be for really anybody on your Christmas list. So the number one thing that you could give somebody is an experience. So for example, I'm pretty sure my dad does not watch my YouTube channel, so I'm just going to say this. I am gifting him a ticket to a candle-lit jazz concert, and I am actually going with JR, and then we're bringing my parents together. So it's a really nice kind of date night idea. I know that he really loves jazz music, as do I, and it's holiday classics, and it's a candle-lit event. It's just a really nice, meaningful experience that I know he's going to enjoy, because every year we always are told that he doesn't want anything. So this is something that you can get for someone who is that stubborn in your family and that you know they might enjoy. So experiences could be, concerts, it can be a play in your local town, it could be, tickets to the movies, it could be taking them out for a dinner, as simple as that. An experience is always going to create a really lasting memory. The next meaningful gift idea that you could get pretty much anybody on your wish list, from babies to seniors, is a subscription. This could be a subscription for anything. There are so many available now. So for example, you could do a meal kit subscription if you know that the person you're gifting doesn't particularly like cooking. I know I would appreciate that in my early days of, being a homemaker. I think that would be really helpful, and also saves a lot of money on groceries as well. There are subscriptions to streaming services. Maybe somebody that really enjoys Disney movies, and you could get them, 6 months or even a year subscription to Disney Plus. You could do a music subscription, and for example, you could also do a playkit subscription for the little ones in your life. So one example of a gifted subscription would be Love Every. You know how much I've raved about them in the past, and our love for these stage-based play kits hasn't changed. Without fail, each new box that we unpack contains play essentials for Ella that are developmentally appropriate and keep her engaged. Everything is made with non-toxic, high-quality materials, and they're built to last for years to come. So I appreciate this, knowing that our future kids will also get to play with them too. Not only does it replace the need for dozens of random toys, but it also gives us peace of mind knowing that Ella's brain development is being supported with what she plays with. Until December 3rd, you can get $30 off when you purchase 3 kits, which is a great gift for any parents you might know. Another meaningful gift idea that really does come straight from the heart is home baked goods. So if you are good in the kitchen and you love to bake, then this is for you, obviously, and that is to make home baked treats. So it could be cookies, it could be cupcakes, muffins, it could be little squares, it could be just like finger foods. Honestly, anything you can think of, just put it in a reusable jar. This year I'm actually doing mason jars just with a little jute ribbon tied around it, and I'm going to do an assortment of homemade cookies, and I'm going to deliver them myself, obviously, with a little card attached, and that is what I am gifting the people that I don't necessarily have the budget to buy something for, or that it's just appropriate for. Those people in your life where you're like, oh, I'd really like to get them something this holiday season. That's not just a card. This is just something you can do that's extra. You could also add it on to any gift that you are giving another person in your family, or maybe a friend as well. Okay, and the last meaningful gift idea for anybody on your list would be a gift certificate. I know it sounds basic, but if you're actually really thoughtful and intentional about what certificate or voucher you are getting someone, then this can be a really meaningful gift. So let me give you an example. If you, for example, have someone in your life that has a whole bunch of little kids, and you have maybe overheard that they don't love cleaning or that they can't find the time to, then maybe you want to give them a voucher or some sort of certificate to a cleaning service where somebody comes into their house and actually cleans for them. That is something that's meaningful and will actually impact a person's life in a really positive way. Another thing that you could be doing is getting a gift certificate for maybe a gym that they go to and would help them out in the new year, just to maybe save a few extra bucks. Everything is expensive now, you guys, so this would be something that would probably put a smile on their face. Other gift certificate ideas could be grocery gift cards or gas gift cards, things that are essential and will actually positively impact someone's life. These are meaningful gifts, even though they might seem basic on the surface. Okay, now that is it for me. If you have any other meaningful gift ideas or ways to reduce waste this season, feel free to comment down below. Also, let me know, are you gifting any of these types of things to the people in your life this holiday season? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.